Welcome back to Life Explanation series. Today's the topic is how to achieve bigger results in less time. So answer to this question is a simple: start loving the thing which you are doing. Whether it is your studies or your work or a job. From now onwards you start loving it, automatically the results will be gained as soon as possible. So first of all you have to think whatever it is, whether it is your studies or your work or a job, start loving it. If you start loving it, then whatever you do, the result will be in a positive manner. Whenever you are doing any work or any studies, you have to apply the knowledge and also love that subject. The knowledge in such a way that, for example, if you want to pierce a nail in any wall, you take a tools such as hammer, a nail, and the place where the nail has to be pierced in order to hang a calendar or something else. Now you take that nail and start hammering it with a hammer so that it can be pierced in the wall. 2 or 3 times you hammer it, but the nail doesn't enter. But still you are hammering it. But that nail is not piercing. You are working hard, you are hammering it hard, but the nail is not entering the wall. Then you have to stop a little bit and understand, apply your knowledge why that nail is not entering. But it is not that simply you are hammering and doing a hard work there. You have to smartly use your knowledge that why this nail is not entering. When you start researching it, now we came to know that behind that wall, inside that wall, there was a steel beam which was supporting that wall. Because of that steel beam, the nail was not entering into the wall when you were piercing it with a hammer. Simply the nail was bending. So now you have to apply the knowledge and think that you have to either shift that nail to other place and start hammering it. Now once you start hammering it, the nail enters the wall. The same principle applies for your successfulness or successful in any study or successful in any work. Whenever you are doing any study or any job or any work, first of all, the first thing is you have to love that subject. Second thing, you have to apply your intellectual or knowledge. The path where you are working, whether it is correct or not, whether I am understanding it or not, when you come as the nail got pierced because you applied the knowledge. Otherwise you would have to work hard and hard, but the nail is never to pierce that wall. In the same way, many of the children are working hard and hard in one subject. Either it may be a NEET exam or any JEE exam, IIT exam. If they start working without applying any knowledge, simply they are working hard and hard and hard, and they are unable to crack the exam. It is only because, as I told, the nail didn't pierce because there was a steel rod behind it. It was not that the work which or the hammer was wrong or you were hammering the way in a wrong way. It was not that thing. The thing was that behind that wall there was a steel beam which was not allowing the nail to enter. In the same way, for the studies, you may be studying for NEET exam or you may be studying for JEE exam or IIT, but you are not cracking the exam. The reason is not that you are not studying hard. The reason is not that you are not perfect in your study. The reason is that you are not applying your knowledge, your intellectual thing. Why I am not able to crack the exam? What is that reason which is if others are able to crack that exam, why I am not able to crack the exam? You have to find out that solution. The solution may be one or the other thing, because whatever the information you are studying to crack the exam, whether it may be NEET or JEE or anything, you are working hard, you are applying your knowledge, but you are not cracking the exam because you have to understand, you have to apply the knowledge and understand what is the blockage which is creating that. So there may be lot of blockages which are created. First blockage, you may not love the subject, but because of some force or pressure, because all are doing that, you are also studying hard. Studying hard is not important. Studying with knowledge and love and affection for that subject will make you success in that exam. You have to understand that start loving the subject which you want to achieve. If you start loving the subject, you will achieve it successful. Lot of information are there in the books, whether it is your physics, chemistry, bio, whatever the books are there, you have to understand that information which is there. It may be about any topic. If you understand that topic totally from your conscious mind and subconscious mind, you will never forget it and deeply you understand that information. So one has to understand, first of all, you have to love that subject or the job which you are doing. Secondly, you have to apply your knowledge or intellectual. So what are those hindrances which are not making you to get successful over that subject? Only hard work is not important. Only studying 12 hours, 16 hours or more than that is not important. Applying your intellectual and knowledge, why I am not able to grasp this subject. If others are able to do that, you have to apply your knowledge. Then only you will come to know the truth. What is the problem? Why I am not able to crack the examination? So once you will come to know, learn through your mistakes. If you want to climb a Mount Everest, in one day you can't climb. You start climbing, you may fall down. 2 or 3 times you start climbing, you may fall down. So it doesn't mean you have fall down means you will not able to climb that. It is your confident, self-confident, by mistake, learning attitude through mistake. So it will make you a successful. You will be able to climb when you start learning through your mistakes and adopting your knowledge and going in a right path will give you a successful. So it is not that you are not working hard. Every person are working hard, whether it may be job, whether it may be your studies, but consistency, learning habit from the mistake what you have done, and understanding through the knowledge what are the obstacles which are making not to clear that, and loving the job or the study which you are studying. Some subjects may not be lovable for you. You may not be interested, but when you see that studying this subject is very important to crack that examination, slowly you start loving that subject. In one day it will not happen, but slowly you start giving focus over that, understanding it. When you give focus and understanding it, now slowly you start loving that subject also. So this was a small video regarding how to gain more and more knowledge and more information in a short period of a time and gain successful in a short period of a time. We'll be back with some more knowledgeable video. Till then, have a nice day.